long time since I've done this. Hello and welcome back to another video. Now, I'm sure we're all so happy to be back at football grounds. I know I'm absolutely buzzing. Today is match day, meaning we are away at Portsmouth. We did play last week at home to Cheltenham Town in a 1-1 draw, Mandron getting that goal, and Andy Williams getting a bit of a scruffy goal, which I wasn't expecting us to concede. So we did get a point last week, which isn't all bad, you know, for a first game back. The fans are back. There's about 5,000 of us last week at Gresty Road. I'm just so happy that we've got atmosphere now. You know, I was fed up of last season, sitting there, you know, watching it on iFollow, streams crashing, etc, audio out of sync. It's just so good to be back at the real thing. Away fans are allowed, home fans singing and chanting. You know, you couldn't ask for anything more than that. That's all I ever wanted back, and I'm just so happy that we can now do that again. So obviously quite a lot has gone on in the 18 months we've been away. You know, you wouldn't have expected this to happen. You could never write this up. You know, it's just like come out of absolutely nowhere, all this stuff, what's happened. It's been unbelievable, not just COVID, but you know, football as well. It's been all over the place, especially for Crewe. Unfortunately, most of our squad has now been stripped down, but that is what we do. So the likes of NG have gone, Wintle, Kirk. So, you know, it is quite unfortunate and sad to see, because we never really got to give the players the send-off they deserved, because we weren't able to be there. But you know, we have to wish them all the best for the future. You know, their new clubs like NG and Wintle have gone off to Cardiff, Charlie Kirk's gone to Charlton, etc. You know, so there's been a lot of transfers, moves in and out to the club. You know, it's been quite a bit of business going on with Crewe. We just got Terrell Thomas in the other day, a centre back. We've had McDonald in, Chris Long, you know, etc. I can name a few more. But you know, I'm looking forward to how this season's going to go, just especially with fans being back. Like I've said, the fans make a huge difference to the game. You know, it gives you that boost, that energy, which, you know, most teams have probably been missing. They just need that spark from the 12th man, and it's just good to have that back. I'm just so happy to be back making these videos for you guys. It's been a long time since I made my last match day vlog. Honestly, I couldn't tell you when I think it was Stevenage at home back in 2020. It would have been March 2020. That was the last match day vlog I made in our promotion season, obviously when the season did come to a halt. But I'm so glad that I can be back today making them again. We're on the road down to Portsmouth. Never been to Fratton Park, so it's good to get it ticked off the 92. I know they're a well-supported club, very well-supported club. So I'm sure they'll be there in their numbers. It'll be their first home game today down at Fratton Park, so they'll be making plenty of noise and, you know, getting behind their lads. Portsmouth just missing it last season, you know, very good side though. However, they did beat us 4-1 back at Fratton Park last season. So, you know, I'm not sure how today's going to go. I'm hoping we can either get a draw or a win, but I'd be very happy with a point, because I know Fratton Park's a tough place to go. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm just happy being back on the travels across the country supporting the Alex. You know, it's something we've all missed. So with that said, let's get down to Fratton Park and cheer on the lads.
Please check that you do have all your personal belongings.
going into half time it was 0-0. Both teams not really doing a massive amount, not much of pressure going on each other at all. I would say Portsmouth had slightly few more chances than Crewe, but they didn't really look like scoring any of them. They didn't really have that man there to put them in the back of the net. You know, they didn't really look like a threat scoring against us. So I think it was fair going into the first half 0-0. You know, Crewe, however, weren't really putting much pressure on either. So it was a fair result going into half time. But yeah, let's get straight back into that second half. So the game finished Portsmouth 2, Crewe 0. Unfortunately, we come away from Fratton Park with no points whatsoever. The second half performance I don't think was anywhere near as good as the first half. The second half sort of just we fell off, and Portsmouth sort of turned up the heat a bit by putting on the pressure against us, which definitely did make us crumble. You know, at times we were really struggling to pass the ball, just simple passes trying to string them together. We just couldn't do it at all. Even if we tried to, the ball would go out of play, etc. We just never looked like we were going to get going at all. There was just nothing coming from us whatsoever. You know, we never looked like we were going to score if we played all night. So it was not the best performance you can see from Crewe. Definitely, I can say that. I'm not too worried just yet, you know, about that performance. You know, it's early days. It's only our second game into the league season. So I'm not going to be too worried and start hitting the panic buttons just yet. But we definitely do need to improve. It's just not an individual player today. It was most players underperforming, should I say. So we've definitely got to improve for the next game. So I'd say Portsmouth, you know, definitely deserved the win for that second half performance they put in by putting the pressure on us a lot more. You know, they were going in, they were stopping us from passing, just doing simple passes. The ball ended up going out most of the time. Portsmouth fans absolutely erupted when they scored. You know, you could hear the Pompey, John Westwood in the back, you know, playing his chimes. You know, they're a very well supported club, take big numbers wherever they go, so fair play to them. So Crewe's next game is back on the road at Oxford away. Of course, last season we had a few troubles with Oxford and their manager Carl Robinson over COVID. So, you know, people like to snigger and call names and that. But it should be an interesting game. With the new season, you don't know which way it's going to go. It's basically a brand new squad with most players gone. So we'll just have to see what happens and see what result we get. But that's it for today's video. I'm just so glad that I could come back and made these videos. You know, it's been such a long time since I've been able to do stuff like this, so I'm just happy it's all back and I can make these videos for you guys. If you could subscribe, like and comment, that would absolutely mean the world to me. I really do appreciate the support I've had over the past 2 years making these videos. You know, it's been absolutely unbelievable. When I first started making these videos, I never really thought it would get to this sort of level for me. I know it's not a massive amount, but you know, I never thought I'd even get to like 500 subscribers. I never really thought it'd get that far. But I really do appreciate the support that I get. I just love making these videos about the Alex, you know, going up and down the country week in, week out, just supporting the club. I make these videos for people, you know, who can't be at every game, you know, because people have their reasons. So I do make these videos so people don't miss out and, you know, they can still get a taste of what it's like being an Alex fan. So that's why I make these videos, and I really do appreciate the support that I get. So like I said, next game is in midweek away at Oxford. I don't think I'm going to be making a video for that one, due to the time that I'll be getting back and the things that I've got going on in the week. So I don't think I'll be able to make a video for that one, but the next one I will be making a video for is Accrington Stanley back at Gresty Road on the Saturday next week. So hopefully we can get a result against Oxford in midweek and a result on Saturday against Accrington. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.